there's this concept that I build in my brain that it's like, I'm literally not the sun, I'm not the moon, but I'm right in the middle, bro. I am right in the middle, bro. It's never this or that. It can never be. It can never be like what? So that's the space that I'm trying to create here. Um, I know that there's so many people that I don't know who have to relate to me and who have to kind of feel like they don't just fit in one place. They fit in two or fit in many, and it's like, where do I put all my apples? Like, they're all in all these baskets, but I can't make applesauce without, having at least a couple apples in one basket. It gets confusing out here, guys. It gets confusing doing, thinking, seeing, believing so much in one little human body. I see you. I see you. I feel you. Um, and I want to create a space that it's bad. Where the sun and the moon meet. This is where the sun and the moon meet. This, my friends, is where the sun and the moon meet. So I welcome you to that little online world that I'm creating, along with another big thing all the other millions little dreams that I have in my head. Welcome to your new little corner on the internet where we will talk about all things up, all things down, all things left, all things right. We will talk about things from pin straight hair to curly hair to dreadlocks. We will talk about how the education system is dying, but yet learning is so much fun if we put intention in it. This is going to be your 50-50 podcast. You are never going to catch anything making sense on here. Anything, having one common theme. That whole thing, it's just like, what's your niche? What's your niche? No, my niche is all niche. I have so many things to talk about. And I have so many people who are going to disagree with me, and so many people who are going to agree with me, and so many people who are going to laugh at me, and so many people who are going to love me. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes in this type of world. I really want to, bring completely opposing ideas together into one. And I feel like that's what we kind of need in this world right now. We cannot talk. We cannot talk. If we disagree, we will violently and rapidly rip each other out of each other's lives, just like y'all were never there. And I think that's so toxic, and not even just, is that really necessary? Like, why can't we have a conversation before we dispose of each other? Going to make learning more engaging and accessible, as social media is, SOCIAL, and finishing my movie that further entices towards that era. That it's just like, I don't care about any Christmas, I don't care about any birthday, I don't care. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I'm not going to stop until I have it, and I'm not going to celebrate until I have it. And I know it's like a little bit toxic, because like, here, I'll take breaks, like, you shouldn't always be on that camera and on that Da Vinci timeline, but it's like, come on. Up next on Where the Sun and the Moon Meet. I really truly never will be a social media influencer. I never will. Even when my movie does come out, even when people do see my podcast, I can't be a social media influencer because I don't influence on media that is social. This is not social media. We're not socializing. I'm talking to a camera and you're listening to me. For some reason, you decided to click on this video. But I finished my burrito and it's just like, come on, like, what's going on? Like, where's the burrito at? But here's the thing. Here's the thing with the little divide of people. If we can't have a conversation, if we're disagreeing, there needs to be somebody who is able to accept that there's going to be people who's going to disagree with me, but you still have to open the conversation up to them. I'm just here sitting, drinking my tea, blocking out the doubt, blocking out anything that you can't even see because, don't you know, don't rate me. Your relationship with the education system is a relationship that needs to exist. And it is one where you need to define the boundaries you have with it. How much of it is going to dictate your life? Because it is still on the job that helps me with said creative projects and social media. Which is so crazy to me because I dunk on it. But like I'm planning like learning. I missed it. How do you miss a stop when there's only one stop? You don't. That's the point. Like imagine being like a spirit guide or whatever, like a god, watching this human do so good, so good. And it's like, yeah, we're about to give it to you, like slowly giving you the next thing that you want. And then you're just like, what the hell? What is this human doing now? Like the law of detachment is a skill, and how sometimes you really do just gotta, but then also part of me is just like, I kind of just want to ramble again. I sat there and looked at the chair ahead of me for 34 hours thinking about everything in the world, about social media, about my podcast, about my movie that is still, I'm bored of that. I want to do something. I want to be able to go 444 on the clock on my phone sometimes, and I can't. Do you know what I do when I go on my phone when I'm bored? I go to the mail app. I scroll on the mail app. Do you want to see my mail app? To be on this app with you, like that, like I want to be back in the world again. Like I feel so isolated. Like I don't understand. These trends are going too fast for me. Like I don't know what you're talking about. But I don't want to rot my brain, So it's just like, why can't we do? However, because they're on the top, they have less access to the nutrients that they need that they would get when they're being down here. So the point of the matter here is minimalism. Minimalism. How much are you willing to give up in order to get what you want? After this month, and I pick up my phone, and I go back on the gizmo. When I go back on the gizmo, what I do instead of saying, I'm fine, what I say is that, oh my God, this is so real. This is crazy. What I do is I say, that's the other thing I wanted to say. The only reason why I'm into film is because of my love for being a student, because of my love for learning. The only reason why I truly picked up a camera and a mic and I was like, let me learn this. Now I am never going to stay silent about what I want to do. I'm never. It's because I wanted to make a movie that explained how important it is that we make learning something of life, not of a school building. And I think about this, and it was when I met somebody. And he really made me realize I have literally nonstop been shaping my craft around this specific purpose, this whole idea of wanting to change the world and do this big impact that I have literally never let myself breathe within my love, my craft. And it's obviously I have my podcast, so it's like I've been able to, release steam from this, my creative mindset. But when it came to filming, anytime I'm trying to get better at color grading, learn about the shutter speed, learn about anything having to do with filming things, having to do with editing. It's because I want to make something about education. It's because I need to express to you how important it is that we change what it means to learn. We expand what it means to learn. Writing was like one of my very first creative things for me that I learned that I loved as a little girl. And whenever we would write in class, I would get so carried away. Go figure, right? I would go, and I think I talked about this in one of the very first episodes. those old ancient things. I would get so into whatever we were writing that by the time like I lift my head, everybody's like handing in their first draft. I'm looking around like, what do you mean you're done? I'm just in the second paragraph, you know? Like I was just making the perfect sentence for my topic sentence, that first sentence, like, you know? And I remember at one point, I don't know what teacher it was. I don't know who it was, but I remember one teacher was like, "It's all right. Like you're not writing your life story. You're not writing your novel. That's your your big break, you know? Like it's okay. Like you can just enjoy it. Like you can just do it."